It's like, yeah. I think we are live. Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah. Hello. Hello, everyone. For those new, my name is Ahlam from London, UK. I am a wife, a stay-at-home mother for my three beautiful children. Of course, I always said, and a business owner, digital business owner. Today, I have a special guest, which my favorite one. I really like her. Her name is Josephine, all the way from Belgium. So I will let her introduce herself. And here you go, Josephine. Thank you. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much for the invite. It's really, really a pleasure to be here with you today. And thank you so much for the love and support. I really, really appreciate it. So, hi guys. Like she said, my name is Josephine and I'm living in Belgium. I'm a wife. I'm a mom to two beautiful boys, Ian and Andrew. My background is in research, so I'm a research scientist and I studied industrial engineering in chemistry. So I'm working for a big multinational and I'm also a proud digital business owner, like my sister right here.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, my dear. And thank you for coming, for accepting my invitation. I know you're so busy. I really appreciate it, Thank you for
Yeah, it's
coming.
almost
I
the
really, really appreciate it. Thank you, sister. Thank you so much. Okay,
same.
Josephine, I will ask you a few questions and just to explain to my followers to tell them about the business a little bit. Okay, when did you start the business and just make it together, and why, especially this platform?
Okay. So, first of all, let me start with the why because,
Yes.
like I said, I work as a research scientist and I really love what I do. But I started that job when I was young and I was super flexible, okay? I was not married, I didn't have kids, none of that. So I
Yeah.
could go and come as I please, as you will put it. And
Mhm.
my work is very demanding. So sometimes you're at work, you're working in the lab, you're doing experiments, and then the next day you can be in a different country at a plant helping to solve issues. So you
Wow.
have to be super flexible, and just get up and go in whatever you're doing. So I didn't mind when I was not settled, but once I got married and also the kids started coming, then, it started to kind of like, be a discussion in my head, like, what is really important to me because yes, I want to do the job, but yes, it still demands this flexibility. But on the other side, I want to be part of the family. Like, I want to be present in their lives, in the boys' life, and not miss milestones. So
Absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah.
it became a bit of a dilemma to go for the career or the family. And I was thinking, what if there is something that can help me, still be okay financially, but still be fully present in my family life because in the end, family is everything. And
Absolutely.
so this was actually the background why I started looking out there for a plan, an option, a getaway to kind of like solve the issues that I was having. And actually, I looked out and I saw a lot of stuff, but they didn't really resonate with me. There's so much out there lately, but there was nothing that I was kind of like being moved towards. So it was actually on a day actually I was not looking that actually this dropped on my laps figuratively. So I was just looking at my Facebook feed and then I saw an ad pop up out of nowhere. And it was from a lady in the US who was explaining the fact that, she's been able to start her digital business and it's helping her to be able to be fully present in the life of her kids. And
Yeah.
also, she's doing super well financially. So I was like, oh, that ticks the boxes I'm trying to, solve. So, like,
Yeah.
let me listen a bit to this. So I decided to watch her entire ad. And it came with a link to a free webinar. So I decided to
Yeah.
watch it. It was free. I had nothing to
To
lose.
lose.
So I
Yeah.
just registered and I watched it. And when
Yeah.
I watched it, it was one of the very first times I felt there was transparency in what was being said. You know what you're getting yourself into. And it's so exciting. And I thought if it worked for her, why not give it a go? I'm someone who's
Yeah.
normally very skeptical. Before I move,
Me
I
too.
do my
Yeah.
research, okay?
Yes. Me
So,
too. Yeah.
when I saw it, I watched the webinar, I did a bit of research. I was like, okay, maybe this is something that I need to look into. So I decided to come in. I came into the community and my God, mind blowing. And
Yes.
I was like,
Me
okay,
too.
okay, this is it. We are staying here and we are going to make this work. And
Yeah.
this all happened actually not long ago. It was like in August last year. So,
Wow.
yes, I'm not even a year into this. And believe you me, it's the best decision I've made so far because it's rewarding so many ways. So,
Yes.
yes, that's a bit my story to put in a
Oh,
couple of
wow.
words.
Wow. 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 I love I really love your story.
Yeah.
When I go to your business page, you really
Mhm.
inspires me, you
Oh,
really
thank
inspire
you.
me a lot
Thank you.
because I don't know, as you said, you haven't been for long. And,
Yeah,
because you bring such a big, change.
yeah.
You're doing so great. So
Thank you.
that's why you really inspire me. This is what the reason I said, today I have to interview her. And thank you for coming. Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you
But
for the
as you
invite.
said, yeah, as you said, as you are so busy, you was working full time, and that how was it? Was it easy to set up, to start the business? How do you find it to manage between your job and between this? So between the kids, you have two young boys, lovely
Mhm,
boys.
mhm.
So how do you manage?
Well, first of all, let me start by saying this. Like, whatever is a priority to you, you will
Yeah,
find a way to make it work.
yeah,
And that's the same case for me. I'm still working my full-time job on the go. I'm still a wife. I'm still a mom, and the house needs to run. But I
yeah,
still find time to do my business. And, it's because when you're starting out, you have an easy training to start out.
yeah,
My training was so like I was so amazed, like, buying in, I didn't know exactly what to expect, but my goodness, that training is so easy to follow. It's just like literally telling you, click here, do this, do
yeah.
that.
Go there. Yeah,
So exactly. It's a no-brainer. You don't have to be tech savvy to be able to get started. So
that's
this
true.
was really good. Like in less than 2 weeks, I had my business set up in less than
That's
two
true.
weeks. Okay.
That's true.
And
Yeah,
on top of that, you get a mentor, you get a coach. So you're not in this alone. Your mentor is
yes,
gonna be there every step of the way. And if I
yes,
had any glitches, I just call her, and she was always available. And that was so
yeah,
amazing. She
yeah,
will help
yeah,
me get through
yeah.
anything that I was going through. The coach
Mm,
was there, and on top of this, we had the community, people from all over the world in there, all
that's
time
true.
zones. So
That's true.
24/7, there's always someone you can connect to about something. So the
That's true.
support,
That's true.
the support is amazing. And
It is.
coming back to making it work, on average, let me say I work like 2 hours a day on my business. Okay.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
try to find ways in the day, like for example, during my lunch, I can look into inquiries and when the kids go to bed, that's when it's mommy's time and then I sit
Yeah.
down and I do a bit of my
Yeah.
business.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Yeah.
despite all that, when I go to sleep, we work with automated systems that kick in
I
for me.
know.
I mean, how
This
cool
is
is
the
that?
best
Come
part.
on.
Yeah. Yes, that's the best part, which I
That's the
love
best
it.
part. So
Yeah.
yeah, you don't have to be somewhere at a fixed location at a fixed time. You determine what time you work on your business. And when
Mm.
you're done and you go to bed, there are systems that kick in for you,
Working for you. I know.
working for you, okay?
I
And so
know.
I
24
wake up.
7.
Yeah. And so sometimes I wake up to people like, when I go to bed, I'm in Europe. So maybe by that time, there's still people in the US that are awake, that are looking to my ass
Mm.
out there and, I'm inquiring. I wake up to multiple leads inquiring more about the
I
business.
know.
And
Yeah.
I was sleeping.
Yeah.
So It's so amazing. It's so cool. And it's one of the perks of working with us that you also get access to these systems to help you work. So there's a
That's
lot of
true.
things in place that makes it possible. And like I said,
Yes.
if you want to make it work, you will make it work.
You will,
Okay.
absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely. If you know
exactly.
your why, it is. Yes, absolutely. Yeah,
Exactly.
that's
Exactly.
true. What is your favorite part, Josephine? Tell me. What's
Oh
your
my
favorite part
God.
of
I always, when people ask me this, I say I cannot choose. So I always say the total
hard?
package, you know. The total
Yeah,
package it comes with is just, you don't get that anywhere. You
yeah,
absolutely don't get the support system you're getting, that
yeah.
training you're getting, that automated systems you're getting to work with. And on top
Mm,
of that, like, financially also, it's very rewarding. It's been such a blessing to me and my family.
mm.
And also, like, as a person, since I came to this start this business, there's so much skills that I didn't even realize I had till I had to put it into use. Like if you have said to me a year ago, I'll be sitting there with people like, you
I know.
interviewing, no stress, nothing. I'll say, oh, that's not Josephine you're talking about. But here I am because this is what you're trained. The training teaches
Yes,
you, and you get to learn so much about you also. You improve as a person that it's it's
that's
it's
true.
just an amazing journey for you yourself to get on.
It
I can
is.
say
It
a
is.
lot of things, but
Yeah,
you can only experience it for yourself. But
that
like I
that's
already
true.
said,
Yeah.
it's the total package for me.
Yes, it is. It is.
Yeah.
And even myself, I'm not social media. I wasn't social media person. I
Yeah.
never had Facebook. The last time I had my Facebook was about 6, 7 years ago. And then
Okay.
I never opened it. I am not really good. But look at it
Yeah.
in this short period, the knowledge I'm gaining, to come front in the camera, even
Mhm.
that as I always said, I am not a shy person, but
Mhm.
when it comes to camera, I never in my life, until
Yeah, look at
I
you now,
started this
so
business. And
confident.
look at, yeah, really confident. It gets better and better. And this is thank you to
Exactly.
the community, to the people like you. That's why, I like watching, your page and other
Thank
sisters,
you.
everyone's page, it really helps a lot. It really, yeah, the confidence I'm gaining so far it's priceless, to be honest.
Oh, thank
It's
you. And
really
and keep
priceless.
doing the great job because you're doing really awesome. And
Thank
that's
you.
one thing maybe I'll add to it. Like, also the energy within the community is so
Yes.
positive.
Yes.
Everyone is rooting for everyone to make a
Everyone.
success of their business. So already
Yes.
that, pumps you up when you see a fellow
Yes.
sister or brother,
Yes. Yeah.
going for it. And
Yeah.
people are sharing. So we have weekly
Yes.
masterminds we go on to.
Yes.
We learn
Hmm.
from each other what is
Yes.
working for people in their
Yes.
businesses. They
Yes.
share freely so that you can also
Yeah.
implement in your business and get a better
Yes,
business.
yes, yes,
So
and
yeah,
encouraging each
yeah,
other as well, the
exactly.
encouragement. Because in any other businesses, like when you work somewhere, wow, I have to get, better than him. I have to be better than
Yeah,
him. But this is,
yeah,
for everyone, anyone comes. So this is the beat of it, and this is the thing I like, the helping each other, the community
yeah.
over, almost 70 something, we
We
reach
are
now so far.
80,000 now.
And
Yeah,
oh, I didn't see
we got to
it.
80,000. Yeah,
Oh my God. Look at it. Look at it. Yes.
it's
We
going. People
growing.
are joining every day. It's growing
Wow.
so rapidly,
Yes.
so rapidly.
Yeah, the most successful business so far, they said, so it's really growing.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really growing. I'm so happy. Wow. And thank you for sharing your experience. I'm so
Yeah, it's a
happy and
pleasure.
glad
It's a
to have
pleasure.
you here. Yeah. So, Josephine, what is the biggest result or change so far happened since you started the business?
Oh my. So I need to choose one because you're making it hard for me
Okay.
again.
Cheers. What
Yeah.
you, yeah.
For me, the fact that, there's something out there that is real and
Mm,
genuine and it
yes.
works, okay? There are so many things out there that promises a lot. And when you get into it, it's not what they promise.
Yes. Yes.
For me, as a skeptical person that started this, that has been the biggest change for me. Like,
Yeah.
even though I started, on the back of your mind, you're still on the lookout for any red flags, but it
Mm,
is real, it is
it is.
genuine. And I have experienced it myself. It's not someone who's telling me. So this has
Mm,
been the major change for me. The fact that, it is real and it's changing lives. It changes lives of everyone who started on this journey, including
mm,
mine. Like, who would have known that in less than a year I'll be where I am. So it's the change is in multiple ways. Like you said, I cannot choose.
yeah,
Financially it's there. Personally it's there. Like,
yeah.
I'm a business owner. Can you imagine
Owner.
that? It's
Yes, yeah.
also there. And all this in less than a year? Wow.
Less than a year. It is wow.
Less than a year. Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
less than
So
a year to see this big result, a
yeah,
financial freedom, like
exactly.
self growth.
Exactly.
So this is, it's really
It's real
something
and
that you
it's
can
real,
never.
yes. It's not
Yes, yes,
someone telling me. I've experienced it myself. So
yes, yes,
So
yes.
I will say to people, you need to experience it yourself. You can hear us talking about all this, but you need to find out for yourself because experience is the best teacher. But I can only say what I know, and what I know is what I've experienced. And so far, it's real, guys. The system
Mm.
works, the business
Yeah.
works. Okay.
Works, yeah, yeah, because this is what a lot of people asks, including myself. I was really
Mm-hmm.
skeptical person, because
Mm-hmm.
I never had any experience when it comes online. I always
Mm-hmm.
used to scared.
Yeah.
Even the first time my
Yeah.
daughter, because the young generation, everything become digital. So
Yes.
my daughter is the one, she introduced me into this kind of business. She said
Okay.
there is this kind of business because she's young, she's 18 now. So I said,
Okay.
no, 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 no. She want to start. I said, no,
Yeah.
no, no. Let me see it and let me try. So I
Okay.
was really skeptical at the beginning, but sometimes now it's getting easier because when you see people like you,
Yeah.
like talking outside, like yourself, like
Yeah.
myself, I can
Mhm.
never put some people I know, I cannot come out and talk. This is how maybe
Exactly.
people resonate with people. Yeah.
Yes. And if it's not something real, I'll not put myself out there or my family. If you go on my business page, or they come on your business page, it's full with our family lives on there. I will never back something out that is not genuine that way. No.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it's
Hmm.
open because sometimes what they do. Like there are so many, of course, businesses out there.
Hmm.
Sometimes they tell you, to pay some amount of money and they disappear. You don't see them. But as you mentioned, our business page is there from how long? All even the Facebook, they ask us our proof. Our passports, our proof, everything.
Yes.
This is not
Yes.
something joke. It's really, yeah, real.
And we pay taxes,
Yes, and
we pay taxes on whatever we make. So that is the proof that this is legit, guys, you
it
know.
is legit. I know, I know. This is what I say to people because they really scared a lot of people. They
Yeah,
have how and why. Even that they see you, they trust you, but they
yeah,
really get scared. So that's why we come out and talk with different people. To prove them and to tell them. Yeah. So this is the thing. So what would you say then, Josephine? Tell me to the people, the fence sitters out there sitting and watching. Oh, we can see. I don't know how they do it, and that. So, what can you say about this?
Well, guys, what I will say to all those fence sitters out there is this. In life, it's okay to be skeptical. It's okay to take your time. But please, 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 please do not miss good opportunities by just being skeptical, okay? When you're skeptical, you need to do your research to find out if what you think is right or wrong.
Yeah,
How are you going to do your research if you just sit there and just assume?
that's right.
You're not going to get the answers that way,
You can
guys.
never. Yes,
Come inside, like we said, there is a commitment that is refundable actually within 30
it is.
days.
It is.
Come inside, get the information you need so that you can decide, you can make a well-informed decision if this is for you or not. If you come and you decide it's not for you, that's fine. You ask for your refund, you get your money back. But
That's true.
imagine, take me for example, imagine if I saw that ad And I was so skeptical. And I
Yeah.
never pressed it. And I never found out. I will not be where I am
Yeah.
saying all these things to you.
That's
Okay.
true. That's true. Yeah.
So you need to get off that fence and you need to take action and find out for yourself if this is for
Yes.
you or not. And the only way you can do that is first, come and watch the webinar. Okay, this is the
That's
very
right.
first step.
That's right.
Register with Alan or register with me. Come and check out the webinar. The webinar is for free. You don't have to pay anything to watch the
Anything.
webinar. All you do is you
Yeah.
register, you come, you watch. If you like, if you hear what you're hearing, if you're interested to know more, then you can make that commitment and come inside into the community. You can see with your own two eyes what
Yep.
people are doing in their business. You get even much more information about what the business entails, and
That's
then
true.
you can decide for yourself if this is for you or not. But sitting there and being skeptical is not going to get you anywhere. You need to move, you need to take action because nothing will happen unless you take action. So that's what I'll say to the fence sitters out there.
Absolutely. And the same thing, this is what I said always. It's good to try, you know? If you don't try, you wouldn't know, as he said, you see, for example,
Yeah.
to you, you see, you've been for short period and the
Yeah.
result you've seen, wow,
Mm-hmm.
it's
Mm-hmm.
really so big result. If you
Yes, I'm
was
so
there
grateful.
skeptical, yes, there and you listening to your heart, oh no, I'm gonna start tomorrow, after tomorrow, you could have been in the same place, you see? So,
Exactly. Exactly.
sometimes, as long as like he can ask if it's a legitimate or not, if
Mm-hmm.
it's illegal,
Mm-hmm.
so why? I mean, this is what I said. Even after you pay the 149, you
Mm-hmm.
have 30 days guarantee, money back
Exactly.
guarantee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you're the winner. You're gonna get your money back guarantee, and then you're gonna get knowledge as well. Because the
Mm-hmm.
knowledge there, at least you know what's going on in the world, because the
Mm-hmm.
world is now
Exactly.
changing completely. So this is what I always said as well. When they scared, when it comes to 149, it's
Yeah.
refundable, everyone. Try,
Exactly.
come out and try. Yeah, if you don't try, you wouldn't know. Yeah.
Yeah. You said it all.
So yes, this is what I always said. But so
Mhm.
far I call myself every day. I wish I started, earlier
Me
these
too,
things,
dear. Me
I
too.
always say that, especially when I see a lot of people, they've seen a lot of progress in that. But thanks God, even now, yeah, never late, never too late,
Exactly,
always.
exactly. And I always believe everything happens at the right time. It was the right
Absolutely.
time for you to see it. So that's when
Yes,
you saw it, and it was the right time for me to see it. And now,
yes,
guys, you are seeing it now. So the
yes.
decision is up to you. Okay.
Yes, yes, it is the best business so far I ever seen,
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's really good, really nice having you today. I am really happy, that you came, you talk about your experience. And if you want to add anything before we finish, if you have anything to say, if you want to add anything.
Yes, first of all, I'd like to thank you so much. Thank you so much for inviting me. It's been an absolute pleasure being here today and being
Thank
able
you.
to talk to you and be
Mm,
interviewed by you. And like I said, guys, this thing is real, but you need to find out for yourself. If you want
that's
to
true.
know more, please connect with Alan or connect with me, and then we will help
Mm,
you on the way, okay? So don't
mm,
just sit there. Take action. Take now. There's no better time to take action than now.
that's true.
And we are real people out here with real stories, real journeys, real results. Okay. So
That's
don't
true.
just take
That's
our
true.
word for it. Come find out. Come check it out for yourself so that you can
That's
make a
true.
well-informed decision. So
That's
thank you
true.
so
That's true.
much.
Thank you, Josephine. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you to you.
I hope
Thank
I will
you.
see you soon. Yeah, thank you.
Yes,
Thank you
we'll
so
catch
much.
up later.
Thank you. Yeah, we catch up later. Yeah. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you
Bye bye.
too.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye, darling. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.